What up, guys? It's Dog. I need to shower, but that's a later job. It's just bedhead. Anyways, guys, today's Sunday, right? Sunday, I'm gonna have to spend most of the day studying because I have two tests tomorrow. And the other thing is, I got some assignments that are due. Right? I already finished two of them. I just had to submit them, and then after that, just work on these. I think I have like three or something, and then I'm gonna wait to do the online quiz, either in class because I think I will. I'll wait till in class on Tuesday because he does tend to when he does if you're doing it in there, if you ask him a question, he'll answer it, right? So if you say, "Sir, it's this, right?" He'll go, "No, no, no, no. Remember, you have to and he'll answer it. So if somebody asks like a question, he's pretty much answering it for everybody, right? So he's not there to try to make us fail or anything like that. It's just a lot of the times it gets to the point where it just starts going from talking about the online quiz and stuff to like other things that are off topic, like movies and computer games and stuff like that. And that's fine. Like I don't care if they talk about that kind of stuff, but like if I'm there and they're doing that and it's no help to me and it's taking forever for me to like raise my hand, I don't want to be rude either and be like, "Oh yeah, anyway, sir, I got a real question here." So if I find it easier to go home, I'll just go home, right? Because I get help here, right? So like when I need it, if she's home. But these assignments are not due. If I get stuck, I'll ask her. She's going to work. If she answers me, then and she's able to help, then that's great. If not, then I'll just try to figure it out on my own. Probably just like I don't know, Google it or something. But my daughter went with her grandma, the other one, her mom, and I always feel like she took her because even though I'm here and I'm not doing anything, I'm doing this stuff right, and like the assignments, yeah, they're important, whatever, but I still have till Tuesday night to do it, right? The main thing for me is I need to be able to focus on reading because I do have to read the chapter. It's some of it's going to be written, and then the other half's going to be an actual lab where we actually have to measure for resistance, voltage, current, right? So that's the important part because if you blow a fuse, he already said, that's it. You get a zero for that portion of it. So, it's like, so if you blow a fuse, but you got like 100 on the other part, the written part, then you get a 50, right? That's basically how it boils down to 50%, 50%, right? So, well, 50 is better than a zero, but still at the same time, it's like you want to get as high as you can, right? So, it just helps out in the long run, right? With the average. But her mom said Friday that she would take her, right, today, but every time she does say that, it just seems like she says it just to say it, and then she only takes her about maybe one time a week, maybe. Right? My mom tends to take her more if we need her to take her, or she goes to school, and she goes to school 3 times a week. Sometimes she takes her to school, and sometimes I take her to school, and sometimes she picks her up from school, and sometimes I pick her up from school. So her mom doesn't really do anything unless we ask her like one day out of the week to help, right? So, and then what happens is she shows up. I think she went to church. She just got off or something. I don't know what time it is. Right, right. Yeah, I don't know what time she actually got off of church, but she showed up, and then she's like, she kind of made it seem like, why do I have to take care of her when Omar's at home? And then she's like, because he's got homework to do, and because he has to study. I don't know. She said he has to study for 2 tests tomorrow. It's 2 tests for sure. Definite. I mean, honestly, like one of them counts kind of as two automatically. So, because the lab portion and the written portion, and then in the morning I have possibly 2 tests. one's a written portion that I have to memorize like all these key terms, like their abbreviations, and like OSHA and stuff like that, MRI, right? So magnetic resonance imagery. I think that's what it is. Resonance imagery. Yeah, it is. And there's like I don't know how many of them, 10 or something of them, and I have to memorize that, right? And it's, I mean, I have to know it at some point, but I have to memorize them for the test tomorrow, and that's not really hard. But again, it's like you have to write down all the abbreviations, or he's going to give us the abbreviations, I think, and then we have to write down what they are. And then, I mean, it's 10, so you miss 3, you get a 70, right? It's just how it works. So, and then we may or may not have, after that class, because it's 2 separate classes, but it's the same instructor, we may or may not have a lab quiz on soldering. It may be Wednesday. He didn't really say anything. He just said to be sure we're good for this week on both the abbreviations and soldering. So everybody's, I don't know, I guess I just forgot to ask. I just wanted to leave on Friday. It was my only class, so I don't know. So I do kind of have a lot to, I mean, I was planning on soldering some more, but I gotta clean up this table because if you look, guys, look at this table. It's a huge mess, right? It's a huge mess. A lot of this isn't even school related. I just figured out pistachio nuts are not school related. Keyboards for my iPad, it's not school related. Little mini crossbows, oil, hand sanitizer, foot powder, Malox, gum, some other vitamins, cleaning supplies. It's not school related, really. Like I already picked up everything that was school related, and I took it and put it in a drawer just so I know where everything is. But anyways, guys, it's gonna be less. It's gonna be just a few videos today because my daughter did take my wife's iPad, so I have to do it strictly on my iPad for the most part, and it takes a long time. So, peace, guys.